Let's see. We got calls and texts that come in, 888-429-0941. Out of the 941, it says, my husband is guaranteed to spill something on his shirt, whether at home or at an expensive dinner.
Damn it.
The rest of the night out, all we have in his pictures are stains on his shirt. And he refuses to go home and change while we're out. It's like being married to a 4-year-old. Can you give any advice on how I can get this man to grow up?
Yes.
You know, we were just talking about straws and how women don't like it. You might need to give this man a straw. Like, I guess that's a way that you could.
It's something's dripping on him. He makes a mess everywhere. My advice for you would be backup shirt, backup polo. One that doesn't wrinkle that you can just have in the back of your car. Maybe 2 options. That way, if you're wearing a brown belt, black belt, something, just in case something
You got to pack him a baby bag.
Yeah. But it's always in the car. We're not taking it out maybe every week or every other week. There's always a backup shirt, and it's a polo, okay, in a dry fit kind of situation. That way you can go into any super nice place or a regular place or a meeting, and that would be my advice. Second of all, sir, how big is your belly that you're spilling everything on it?
Wait a minute. No, wait. As a member of the belly community, I know damn well you ain't calling us out.
It's an option of that could be a reason why. I mean, maybe there's something in the way because it's protruding. Maybe.
No. I mean, now that part I will tell you. I mean, your thing I like with the backup shirt.
Yes.
And sweetie, if you see him spill something on his shirt and you got this Meredith shirt in the trunk,
right,
you have to scream out to the Batmobile. That just has to be part of that. But when you're drinking soup or eating soup, I should say, it's always soup out, not soup up. Mm-hmm. That's what they teach you in etiquette. So when you're eating soup, you scoop your soup out towards the outer part of the bowl.
That way it
because
spills over there.
That spills over there, and then you carry it over the bowl back to your mouth as you're leaned over to eat it. Yeah. And then that goes, like, it A, keeps it from dripping, and B, and slow down also, because he's probably eating fast. So slow down and soup out, not up.
Mm-hmm. Are we against putting napkins as bibs?
Oh my God, that is a baby.
Boy.
How is that a baby?
Unless
at least
I'm
you don't
at
get
seafood boil.
At least you don't get the stains on the shirt.
I don't think so. Not unless it's given to me and it's a restaurant where they do that there.
No,
I don't know about that.
No. Okay.
No.
I mean, you're not supposed to if it's necessary like this, dude. Also, I would say, can you please scoot closer to your plate?
Yeah. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, take all those fit. To the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Except the one around the neck. Rich is over here. No, don't do that.
I was asking.
Don't do that.
It's better than the alternative.
Yeah.
Out of the 863, my best friend's husband confided in me that he wants to divorce her. Should I tell her or mind my business because he said it randomly while drunk, but his point was very valid?
Keep it to yourself. People change their mind all the time, and now you're the person that tried to meddle in their relationship or knew before that person.
Does best friend factor in?
No, not at all. I mean, you have best friends. I have best friends. Like, are you trying to intentionally break the couple up or give them a heads up? Or, I mean, unless you're giving them a number to a therapist so they could actually work on it, I don't see how this is going to be beneficial for you whatsoever as a friend.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'll lean on that one. I mean, a best friend usually means that you're supposed to, be a little bit more invested, but if he doesn't remember it, now you're the one bringing it up and you're arguing that, so that could be a little
you're probably aware that there's issues anyway. I don't know if I would even bring it up. People say stupid stuff when they're drunk.
Out of the 813, okay, this one has come up before, but it's been a minute. My girl blows a gasket every time she finds porn on my phone. It's not like I'm looking to meet up with anyone, it's just the visual. Is that considered some sort of infidelity?
Some people do consider it that. So it just depends on your relationship, where your morals and values lie. I don't have many of those apparently because, in my relationship, but that's acceptable for both of us. But in every relationship is totally different. So if you feel like that's crossing the line, then you have to be both on the same page about it, at least knowing how the other person feels. You don't want anybody sneaking around or hiding or, what they're doing, especially with that stuff. So, but as long as he knows, you both can have different opinions about that.
And also, if you watch it together, then that could probably get you, out of the doghouse, because now you're not hiding it. Now it's not a secret. It's
Right.
something you guys can share, maybe even enjoy. So that's a good part of that too. All right. We can get you on the other side with part 2. If you got a question for us, we got answers.
Out of the 727, I have an issue. I'm confused and hurt. I recently found out that a random guy my wife met online has been buying her expensive designer bags. I confronted her about it, and she said it was no big deal and that she was just using him to get the bags. I asked her to show me the messages, and she refuses. I'm starting to think there's more than what she's telling me is actually going on.
Starting. What? No, you passed starting. We all think something else is going on. Ain't nobody say expensive bags means like a band or two. That means, $2,000-$3,000 bags if they big ones.
Thousands.
Like, if your wife got a bag, collection that she didn't buy and you didn't buy, and it's coming in from other guys.
Yeah.
You done lost her. That's the streets. She belongs.
Yeah, usually when somebody's getting gifts, they're receiving something else in exchange for those gifts. Now, I'm not saying everybody does that, but I mean, there's definitely some kind of exchange here, whether it be maybe them talking or something else. We don't know, but
Your wife is giving him the feeling that it's okay. That's the
That's
part.
also the
That's the
other
problem.
part.
It ain't got to be her physically doing anything or whatever, but she has given him the motion that it's okay to send me gifts.
Right.
How is he sending you gifts? How does he know your address? How does he know how to give you these things? If he doesn't know your address, that means that he is coming by to drop it somewhere. Either way, bro,
this is
it's time for you to bounce.
Yeah,
She got a sugar daddy,
Yeah.
essentially.
And you not getting the benefit. Like, at least had a sugar daddy put in on some of this light bill. Something. I mean, if we going to be out here just making new friends, like, that's insane.
Okay. I got one out of the 863. I'm in a stable long-term relationship. One of my only female friends says she has feelings for me. What do I do?
And she knows you're in a long-term committed relationship.
And she has
Shoot her
already crossed
shot.
the line.
It depends on how you feel about her. I mean, the grass is not always greener, and I'm sure you've heard that before. It's very, very true. So be careful with your next move.
If she's a friend worth keeping, be honest with her and say, listen, we are not going to mess up what we have. Like, we have a great friendship, and that great friendship probably makes me look more appealing, just like it makes you look more appealing, because we love each other as friends. And if we mess that up and break up, we will lose out on a great friendship, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what you
Preach. I agree.
Yeah, if he wants to keep her as a friend.
I want you
That could
as a
ruin
friend.
everything.
I don't want to date you for a hot summer and then have great stories, but don't have you when I need you when something bad happens.
God forbid his girl finds out.
Oh, my God. Yeah. You ain't going to be invited to the cookout
Ever.
or any out. It's not going to happen.
But you tried to do it, and then it didn't work.
This is out of it says 954. My husband loves to have women to show off. When we have plans, he always buys me something to wear, usually with a plunging neckline or a shorter skirt. He loves it. I don't. I've said it a lot, but when we get ready to go somewhere, there's something else that shows up on the bed. What do I do?
Ooh.
Okay,
He likes high and tight.
right. And
He's showing her off.
Yeah.
So he's Peg Bundy in her, and she's like, I don't really like it.
Yeah, you gotta.
But he's the man.
There's a happy medium there. I feel like you want to make your man happy at the end of the day. Is there something wrong with doing it every now and then? If you really feel uncomfortable with it every single time, that's one thing. But I mean, don't you want your man to look at you some type of way?
Yeah, your man's trying to show you off. I would just.
I like that.
I would put it in a way that maybe you let your man know that you want to dress yourself for once. You want to show it off in the way that you want to. You have a certain style. Oh, baby, I want something. I want to try something this time. Maybe try it that way, in the way where he can see that you just want to express yourself creatively with what you're dressing.
Pick a sexy outfit yourself. Ask for daddy's credit card. You go shopping, he's paying, and then come home and make sure you put on something that you know he'll like, but you picked it.
Don't say that. I don't like that daddy part.
What?
I don't like it. You had me until you said, as for daddy's credit card. I'm like, see, now you just made it
You
weird.
don't like it because you don't get called daddy.
I don't like it because I have 2 children that call me daddy. And I'm like, yo, it's different.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We can squeeze one more in.
Out of the 407, I had a serious health issue, cancer in my navel cavity. Didn't tell my family, only 3 close friends. Told my mom and sister after it was removed, and now they're not speaking to me. Am I wrong for not telling them? They're serious drama queens that would make it way too stressful during that time.
Yeah, you're wrong for not telling them. This is your family. They care for you. And the reason why they're not talking to you is because they're trying to show you the severity of I guess that's kind of the trust that you have broken, not telling them. Dude, that's your family. Of course they want to know what's going on with you.
This is so common. This is so common. I mean, I deal with this. My dad doesn't tell me what's going on with him. I know other parents do this, and I don't know why, people are so secretive about it, but this person did mention that her family members are drama queens, and so they obviously didn't want to deal with the extra stuff that comes along with that.
Yeah, I mean, because if you're fighting something that the stress is going to be to your detriment, then you don't want to. Yeah. You don't want to make it more stressful. Now, it is their right, like y'all are saying, their family. It's their right to their right to know. But
that is so petty to not talk to me after I just dealt with cancer, by the way. So also let them be petty, and hopefully we can work through it. Maybe if you talk to me and tell me that you were hurt instead of coming at me like that, and now you're ghosting me, I would be more open to talk to you in the future.
To me,
you're acting immature now.
I think they're trying to teach him a lesson. It's like, all right, if you don't want to tell us stuff, well, we're not going to talk to you at all.
Well, then I guess you can't be in my life at all. Like, what do you want? If you want to talk to me, you want to know about stuff with me, then why are you just ending all communication with me?
Somebody just said it best out of 813. She's protecting her peace.
Right, exactly. And look what they're doing. Look what that's your sister or whatever. That's not your parent. You know what I mean? There's healthy boundaries.
All right. Well, that's you go. That's your Therapy Thursday up in here with Demesman and Dover. That's how we get down.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Thank you for watching this video. For all things wild, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.